So Crypto.com is right now at this very moment pushing here towards much higher levels. In this video we will take a look at where are the most important resistance levels we need to pay attention to in the short term, and we will also take a look at why we have an updated target at around 1.17 US dollars. So in this video guys, we are once again back with the Crypto.com coin, ticker symbol CRO or CRO, and we will be doing a CRO price prediction and technical analysis. If you guys enjoy these Crypto.com updates and want to see more of them, it's always super awesome and helpful when you show that by dropping a like. And real quick before we get started here, I just have to give a disclaimer. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Nothing in this video is financial advice. But alright guys, now let's get started right away here. And right now as we're speaking, we are at the 4-hour time frame, and we are actually trading right now in a, at least in my opinion, very stable upward sloping trend here. But we will actually return to this one very soon. Let's start the video off here with the daily time frame, because right now at this very moment we are seeing a massive push here towards higher levels. We can see that so far today we are trading up around 20%, and the first thing I do want to mention about today is that if we close above around 0.442 here, so we are far above that right now, then we will actually be printing a bullish engulfing pattern, and this is a bullish Japanese candlestick pattern indicating continuation here towards the upside. So that is one first sign I do want to pay attention to. Now, since we're seeing such a bullish day today, let's start by taking a look at the upside scenario and some target levels we can pay attention to today here and in the most immediate short term. And the first level, we talked about this one in previous videos, it is this zone right here. You can see in between around 0.516 to 0.500. This is a very key level, and we're trying to break this one right now. We can see that this one acted as resistance here on November 5th. This one acted as resistance here on November 15th. And today, right now, as we're speaking, we are once again trying to push above this level. Another resistance level you can definitely pay attention to, let's switch here to the 4-hour, is of course the upper line of this trend channel. You can see that starting, if we look back here, starting pretty much here, November 1st, in my opinion, since then, Crypto.com have been trading in a stable trend here. You can see we're printing consecutive higher highs, while we are at the same time printing consecutive higher lows here. So a pretty stable, trend channel in my opinion. And one thing you can definitely pay attention to is if we extend this upper line, is that this one might definitely, let me show up a bit. This one might definitely act as a resistance level here going forward. So pay attention to this one as a resistance. The very nice thing is that if we manage to smash above both of these, then we're looking out for much higher levels. The first target, if we can break all-time high here, comes from the 0.61 level. And in order to understand where this one comes from, we're going to use some Fibonacci. We're going to use the Fibonacci extensions. Real quick before doing that, however, please let me know guys down in the comments below, what are you drinking right now? Today I'm sipping on some water. It is very key to stay hydrated in these crazy markets. But now let's take a look at where do we get our target levels from. Well, to understand that, what we're going to do here is that we're going to use the Fibonacci tool from the swing high we printed here November 5th down to the very low here. So we use the swing high we printed here November 5th down to the low here we printed around November 12th, and then we get some Fibonacci extension levels. And what we can see here is that our first Fibonacci extension, our 1.618, gives us the price target of around 0.61 US dollars. So that is the sort of first key level I'm paying attention to here for Crypto.com. That said, if we manage to even push above this one, then I'm actually looking up all the way up here to our 2.618 fib extension, and this one gives us a target all the way up at 0.80. If we can get above 0.80, then I'm actually looking up at our 3.618. This one is a bit under $1, but the reason I'm having, the resistance at the $1 level is because that is what we in trading call a psychological resistance, meaning that traders tend to pay more attention to nice and clean numbers, $1, $5, $10, and so on. So definitely have your eyes on that level. If we can actually even push above this one, then we can continue this process. This is as far as we're gonna go in this video. This is the 4.618 and gives us the updated target level of around 1.17. So there guys, there you have a lot of target levels here for Crypto.com. But as you know, in crypto, it can go very fast up, but it can also go very fast towards the downside. So let's take a quick moment, and this is super important, by the way. Let's take a quick moment and take a look at the downside scenario. So to do that, let's switch here first to the 4-hour time frame. And the first obvious level here on the downside I'm paying attention to is this upsloping purple line. We can see support 1 time, 2 times, 3, 4, pretty much 5 times here. So definitely look out for this one as a potential support. So if we, for example, try this upper line, start to fall again, pay attention to, you know, buyers coming in here at the upsloping lower purple line. With that said, the unfortunate thing is that if we start to really fall here to the downside, I don't see too many clear support levels here on the daily. We do have one level here at 0.32, one at 0.27, comes from, for example, you can see the low here we printed November 12, but I don't see too many clear support levels. So I would definitely be careful here. So I would definitely be a bit careful if we break this upsloping lower purple line. But alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you feel like you got any kind of help or value, then please consider dropping a like. And if you guys are interested in more, then don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys found an awesome day, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. But for now guys, take care. Ciao ciao.